How South Florida is winning the nation's real estate war. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Michael Citron, and I am the #1 Parkland realtor and also run Parrot Realty, which is a top selling real estate team here in South Florida. If you find value in this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on a notification bell so you don't miss any of our weekly videos. If you would like to book a call with me, please go to the first link in the description below and you can easily book a buyer, seller, or just a discovery call. I am here for you. This week, we're going to discuss how South Florida is winning the nation's real estate war. We're then going to get into the weekly market update. And finally, we're going to talk about the mortgage interest rate news. So the housing market is like kryptonite right now. Even the economy can't hurt it. Many people still fear that the recession is imminent in 2024, but many top economists predicted the doom and gloom for our nation's real estate market. Some even estimated a 2023 housing crash. And obviously, the overall real estate market has shown resiliency, even with a 23-year high mortgage interest rates that hit 8%. We had over 8% interest rates right now. And we have seen real estate stay steady. Now, yes, it's not going up 20, 40, 50%, but it's still not going down. And it's going up at a healthy appreciation at about 1 to maybe 4% per year. And that's good. That's healthy. That's strong. That's what we need. That can stay steady throughout this changing market. The latest economic forecasting survey from Wall Street Journal reveals that the first time in over a year, less than half of the economists believe that recession will actually occur within the next year. So by examining this historical data here that you see from the macro trends in the Bureau of Labor Statistics, even with unemployment expecting to increase in 2024, most experts believe that the housing market will not be negatively affected. This is attributed to the fact that the current unemployment rate is in close proximity to its all-time lows, as depicted in the graph. The orange bar on the graph represents the historical average unemployment rate since 1948, which is 5.7%, which is significantly higher than the current rate, which is the blue bar, at such a lower rate. The unemployment rate had reached an 8.3 peak during the recession. So projections suggest that the unemployment rate is expected to remain below that 75-year average. So understand, when you look at unemployment, when unemployment goes up, the mortgage interest rate goes down. So as we see that a lot of these experts are predicting that the rate of unemployment will go up, it's not going to go up at a rate that will crush the market, where foreclosures will be here and you will see a massive change in the market. Actually, when unemployment goes up, the mortgage interest rates go down. So we are going to see, and we've already started to see it, which we'll get in a little bit later, that the rates are already responding to certain unemployment increases. So we will see those trends continue and rates will come down, as they already have, off of those record 8% rates that we had, those 23-year highs. So people will get back into the market. There will be millions of qualified and would-be motivated buyers getting back into the real estate market, and that will happen as soon as interest rates get to that 5 to 6%. Statistically, we will see millions of ready and able and willing and excited home buyers, and inventory has stayed low throughout this changing trends and rates going up for mortgage interest rates. So when we see this, you will see buyers get off the fence and purchase, and that will cause our market, maybe by the spring, summer selling season of next year, to really see a massive change. Are we going to have people lining up at houses like we used to at 2-3% interest rates? Maybe not, but we are going to see a definite influx, and it could charge the market like it did, because people have such pent-up demand, but they want to buy. They just can't see those payments at double the prices that they see right now. And this week in Broward County, Florida, real estate update, we have 3,024 single-family homes for sale, which has increased 17% from a year ago. So we see an added inventory. So there's houses that people can look at. When people say inventory is so low, overall, we do have still a strong amount of inventory. 10,640 closed sales. That has decreased by 16% from a year ago, because we do have less inventory. We do have less deals happening. So we are seeing a decrease in overall sales, 16%. The median price, PCT of original list price received is down from 100% to 96.9%. So, obviously last year we were seeing homes sell at 100% of the list price. Now we're starting to see people negotiate, get some concessions from sellers to buy down their rates, or just get some of the prices down. So at 96.9%, that's a 3% drop on an average selling house in Broward County. People are saving tens of thousands of dollars. So now as a buyer, you can actually get a deal on a house. You can actually negotiate, closing cost concessions, price reductions, and inspection periods and repairs and credits, where you couldn't do that long. Have the house appraised, have a longer loan commitment. Whatever you need, buyers have a little bit more power today, even in an inventory tight market. Cash sales of the closed sales is down from 27.2% to 25.1%. We're seeing, obviously buyers are still getting financing. They're definitely using, the interest rates, even at high rates. They still are trying to keep more money in their pocket. I tell people to keep as much money as their pocket, to use their credit, to get loans. So they're definitely taking advantage of that still, even with interest rates in the 7% range. The median time to contract is 28 days compared to 15 days a year ago. So it's taking double the amount of time to get a home under contract. We're still, in a great seller's market, but it's definitely taking time. You can't overprice your house. We always say the 3 Ps of real estate: price, product, and promotion, as we mentioned, but that's still taking time on market. So more time, less than you will get in the overall sales price. So the median sales price year to date is $580,000. That's increased by 5.5% from a year ago. Boy, did those economic, strategists think that we were going to see a decline in the real estate market. The doom and gloom that they thought that they would end in this 2023 year. I mean, look at it. We're at almost 6% increase. Many cities have seen, at least a few, 2, 3 to 6% increases. I mean, that's above healthy. We say a healthy increase here to date is a 1 to 3%, and we're almost at a 6% rate. That's great. That means the investment of home ownership, even when interest rates hit a 23-year high, over 8%, people are still buying. People still want to be homeowners and live the life of a homeowner and build equity in their property and see the benefit of that. So these are things that you must look at when you're looking at your number one financial asset in our county right now. And with seeing, home values go up by 5.5%, that should be very, very indicative that our market is going to continue this trend, even when we see rates hopefully go down. For mortgage rates will go down, and it will go up even more. We could maybe see up to 10% next year if the rate goes down. The rate goes down another point and a half. We're going to see real estate 2024 in our county do very, very well. Great news. I mean, we're down to 7.13%. We could get under 7 by the end of this year. We have a month left. 15-year fixed rate, 6.5%, and our 30-year jumbo is 7.6%. So this is great news for our mortgage rates as we continue to see them come down the past 2 weeks. Buyers, I've heard, are gaining $50,000 to $75,000 buyer power. That just shows you that when interest rates go down by a quarter of a point, a half a point, it's so much more buying power. So a buyer that could afford a $400,000 house could almost afford looking at a $500,000 house. And that's a big difference in this market. Will interest rates get into the 6% range by the end of the year? And how will this affect the real estate market in 2024? And as I said before, if rates get into the 6s, we are going to see more people get off the fence. We are going to see more people even refi because they need to maybe pay off some of the debt that they have accumulated. And let's understand that credit card debt's 20 to maybe even 30% right now. So real estate being at the 7% range is way less. So people are starting to see this change. And if the trend continues and unemployment does, if the experts are correct, and we're seeing that unemployment's coming in a little higher than it did, that will change the market. We will see rates come down. So remember, when unemployment goes up, mortgage interest rates come down. As crazy as that sounds, that's happening as we speak. That's why you see rates in the low sevens. We get under 7, you will see a peak in real estate, and it will happen. So all of this information, we have our pulse on the market every week, giving you this advice. We do this for ourselves first, but we want to articulate this to the public so you know when to pull the trigger. This is your number one financial asset you're looking at. We take this very seriously. So we'd love to be able to earn your business and trust. Please reach out to us. All the social media, publications that we're on, I mean, we are out there giving this information. We want to help the public, and it starts with you, the homeowner. So we're here to earn your business and trust. So please reach out to us, and I look forward to seeing you at another market update video for this week here. Thank you so much for watching.